I'm Gayathri Vasudevan. I belong to Bangalore and I started my journey in the social sector pretty much while I was in college. How do you really define where a person reaches? Is it determined by birth, or is it determined by skill, or is it determined by circumstance? Women give up at multiple points of time, right? One is when you're in education. What type of education should you do? What is right for a woman? I find that the most difficult thing. Oftentimes, we don't let them dream and let them do what they have to do. And I personally believe that you need to encourage them. Even if only 10% will convert, I think it's worth it, The second is marriage. I don't know, the amount of pressure most people have on marriage is very high. I, for one, got married early, but it was on my own inclination, which is different from putting pressure to say you must get married, oh you're getting older, your biological clock is ticking. Next is about children. Whose primary responsibility is it to bring up children? So are you giving enough time to family, children? Nobody asks these questions of men, but women are constantly asked this question. Then comes your own guilt on what you have to do. So women set very high standards for themselves. So they often feel inadequate at work, inadequate at looking after your children. But in my opinion, it's okay to be 60%, right? It still passes. You don't have to be 100%. If I'm 60 in 3 subjects, chal gaya, let it go. Why do I have to be 100% at everything? So I just feel women put too much pressure on themselves. And I think if it was a fair division of labor, it wouldn't be so bad. But because the pressure is on one side, it becomes bad. So I think that we need to, as a society, push back against. Men or women equally responsible for all chores, all responsibilities, all accountability will mean that the scales are better balanced.